Hello everyone, welcome back to another Longway Planetarium Daily Dose. My name is Buddy Stark, and last I left you, we were talking about Venus. I know you've seen a lot of great videos since then, but last one I uploaded was for Venus. You can still see that over there in the west, so don't be afraid to go outside and look for Venus in the west. But today, I want to talk about something on the other side of the sky. So start your evening by going out and watching the sunset in the west, but once it gets dark enough, then you turn around and you face the other direction. Right? We face the east, so we face away from that setting sun. And over in this part of the sky, we have a very famous constellation known as Leo the Lion. And Leo the Lion is great because not only do we all recognize the name, but it's also a very easy constellation to find. And so we're going to talk about how to do that. First, you got to make sure you're facing the right way. So we face east. And this is only true this time of year, by the way. This is it's called a seasonal constellation because in the fall, it's on the opposite side of the sky and it's with the setting sun. But this time of year, Leo is over there in the east. We're looking for a backwards question mark in the sky. The brightest star is the punctuation point at the bottom of that question mark. The brightest star in this constellation, I should say, not the brightest star in the sky. But the brightest star in Leo is called Regulus, and it's right here. This star right here is Regulus, and it is the bottom of a backwards question mark that is visible over there in the east tonight, and that is the head and mane of Leo. His front paw will extend out a little bit south and a little bit up into the sky, and his body and his back haunches are these three stars back here. And so Leo actually kind of looks like what he's supposed to. It kind of looks like a lion in the sky. And so that's how you're going to spot Leo. Another thing that you'll be able to find if you go out late enough. So right now, I've got the time set at about 9 p.m. or so. So this is where Leo's going to be at 9 p.m. because as we know, as we've seen in some other videos, the Earth does rotate, and that makes it look like our sky appears to move. So later on in the night, it's going to be higher. It's going to be a little bit more towards the south. If you go out late enough, though, this is about 10 p.m. or so, you can find a second object in the sky, the Big Dipper. And Mike talked to us about the Big Dipper. We've got this up there in the sky. The Big Dipper is always in the north half of your sky. This time of year, early in the night, it's high in the northeast. So you're looking for those 4 stars in the cup and another 3 in the handle. And then there's an old saying in astronomy. You can follow the handle of the Big Dipper and you can arc to Arcturus. This very bright star that's going to be low in the east around 10 p.m. is called Arcturus, and it's a really easy sight. Now, if you do happen to have a pair of binoculars, I know not everyone does, but if you're fortunate enough to do that, there's something else, or to have those, there's something else in Leo as well that you might be able to pick out if you have good, clear, dark skies. Okay, so we find Leo in the sky, and then we point our binoculars sort of right underneath of his haunches, and there's something called the Leo triplet in that area of the sky. So let's zoom in and see if we can't find the Leo triplet just underneath of his haunches here. There are 3 galaxies that can be seen in binoculars just underneath of Leo, and we do call them, as I've already given away, we call them the Leo triplet. And in a pair of binoculars, they might look something like this. So again, not everyone has them. If you don't, they're still there for you. Just be aware that they are there, and you can still have a lot of fun finding Leo the Lion and Arcturus, the bright star Arcturus, in the sky tonight. That's all for this time. Thanks so much for watching. Check back again for another daily dose with Longway Planetarium. I'll see you next time.